Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Western Barrel Kings. Got Anthony here. If you're here, hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the share buttons for me. Would appreciate it. Got a fresh crack in the mail. Opened it up some yesterday, opened it up some more today, let it breathe. I still like to give it like a week before I really dive into a lot of the flavor profile, but I like to do a fresh crack, just see what it's like in the first and then go back and look at that video when I do the next one, see if it actually changes or not. Today's brand is a new one for me. It is 15 Stars, coming out of Bardstown, Kentucky. It is a company started by Ricky and Rick, father and son combo. This is a 12-year-old bourbon, but it is a blend of 12-year-old and 15-year-old. So this is some higher aged product here. 12 and 15-year-old bourbon is really good bourbon. With 109 proof, it's enough proof to overcome some of the oak aspects that you get with the higher aged ones. This does have a little price tag of $180, so that is a little steep for some. So if it's worth it, if it's good bourbon, it's worth $180 at 12 and 15-year-old blend. If it's average, you might be able to find something a little cheaper. But that's what we're here for, is to give you a review on this guy and let you know exactly what it's about. First thing that I love about this bottle is the cork. It's very heavy, but on the cork is 15 stars. 15 stars represents when Kentucky was the 15th state. So some history in this bottle. I love that it has American flag. I love all things America. Red, white, and blue all the way to the day I die. I love America. So Ricky and Rick, guys, I love what you're doing with this bottle. I love what you do with this cork. It's nice, heavy, it's beautiful, beautiful emblem on it with an eagle, 15 stars. Fantastic job. I mean, that is just great craftsmanship. Taking pride in what you do, not just putting it in a cheap label and a cheap bottle, cheap cork, but actually taking time to really appreciate what you're doing. So, on the nose on this guy, let's see. So much caramel, so much, I mean, just deep layers of caramel. And a plum, and like a rich plum, and some apple. So I mean, you got lots of caramel, plum, and apple coming through. Not getting hardly any oak, not getting any spice on the nose. Like, this is just a perfect nose for me, what I look for in a bourbon. So man, I really hope that the palate can follow through on this nose, because just the nose is amazing. Let's swirl and find out what it's about. Cheers, guys. Down the hatch. Okay, hits you right off the bat. It hits you with some spice, some of the sweet notes, layered caramel, some of the apple shines through, some of the plum comes through, some of the caramel comes through. It's all got undertones of oak, spice, and then sweetness. So if you like something that is oak forward, I tell you, the finish though on this thing is great. It is long, gives you a hug for 109, gives you a little, drinks more like 120, and that's what I really like. I love having that Kentucky hug. I love having the flavor last and last and last. There's no drying out of the flavor. There's no tannic bitterness, no dryness. It just, the oak is up front and then hits you back with sweeter flavors, which is usually a difference for me. Usually I get the flavors up front, the caramel, vanilla, fruits, whatever, plums, and then the oak shines through. This one is oak hits you, the spice hits you, and then it wraps it back up with like some chocolate, caramel, apple, and plum. Just comes in, wraps all that oak and spice, puts it all together in a big bang, finishes in a flurry of just note after note. Finish goes on for days. Let's go in for sip number 2. God, the nose is phenomenal. Great job. It's better on the second one. That time, the oak and spice is more tamer. It is more mellow on that one. After you've got the coating and got the chew going on, you get more of those caramel, you get more of the apple flavor, very light oak, very light rye on that one. The mash bill is undisclosed, but coming from Kentucky and Indiana, it's a really good blend. It's a fantastic job on the taste, flavor profile. This is a bourbon that I really like. This is a bourbon I would pull and drink more often than pass it up. Price tag is $180, but if you're putting that at anything else that's in the $180, it's right there with it, neck and neck. It beats some of the Weller stuff that you're gonna pay $180 for on secondary, and this one you can find in the stores. This is a Artisan Collection. This is batch 1, bottle number 15. This was a big hit at the Kentucky Bourbon Festival. So if you got to talk to these guys, you will find out what great guys they are. They're really proud of what they're putting out, and they should be. I really like this. It's got so much flavor. It's deep, it's complex, it's perfectly blended, and I just can't say enough good things about this. So $180, I think you should buy this. I think you should give it a try. I don't think you'll be disappointed. I've spent that on worse bourbon that I regretted, and I would not regret paying that for this. So you heard it, Kentucky bourbon and Indiana bourbon blended very well. West Virginia Barrel King says this is worthy of wearing a crown and is worthy of a buy. So you heard it, Anthony's opinion. If you're still watching, give me a thumbs up. Like I said, hit the subscribe, hit the follow. Let me know if you tried this or any of their other expressions, because this one is definitely a buy, and I would like to know what their other ones have going on. So let me see your reviews on some of their other ones. They have a mid-tier collection they come out with, Midwest. I'm really interested in trying like the toasted one and the extra age, which is an 8-year-old. So if you've tried those, maybe we can hook up, give a couple handshakes, and we can try some different expressions. But Ricky and Rick, keep it up. This is a great blend. This is a great bourbon. This is a very good, approachable drinking bourbon, high age, so it's very well oak with flavor profile on point. And you heard it here. Now let's go back to watching some football up here. We're watching Alabama, and we're watching Texas and Florida. Florida's whipping butt. And watching a little bit of baseball. It is 2-1, Toronto over the Yankees. So rooting for Toronto, rooting for Alabama, and rooting for Texas. No, sorry. Rooting for Florida. That's who my money's on. Who's your money on? West Virginia Barrel King says, hey, keep sipping. See you guys on the next one. Have a good day.